Douchebags Have More Fun. A short book that could have been a tweet, but either way, these thoughts will improve your life forever. Read by the author, Zeke Miami. The choice is yours. Don't read the book and keep thinking I'm the douchebag. Or take 5 minutes to finish the book and be your own beautiful douche. Chapter 1. Be authentic. Before you get offended, accept that you're interested. You clicked, you're here. A little spark of what the hell is this is already winning. Who is this douchebag? Who does he think he is? What an asshole. You might be thinking all of these thoughts. And I don't blame you. It's only human nature. Shame on me for using the title of my book to provoke people, to wake them up from their social scripts about the weather and other politically safe topics. Now let me correct that last sentence. I wrote it to make it seem like I'm doing the reader a favor, as if I'm righteous, as if people talking about the weather is so boring and I'm so cool they should thank me for writing such a wonderful book. In reality, the title of the book is self-interest. Provocation gets attention. Yes, I'll admit it. I operate out of self-interest in everything I do. What a douchebag, you might say. But don't we all? Aren't we all? This book just has the courage to admit it. And by the end of it, you will too. To start your transformation, we first have to seek truth. I dare you to be honest. First and most importantly, with yourself. Being 100% authentic to yourself and those around you means you don't pretend in order to please others. For example, a new acquaintance sees you at a party and says, "Hey, we should hang out sometime." And the truth is, you don't want to hang out with this person. The typical and polite response could be, "Yeah, sure." And then maybe you create excuses anytime this person tries to formalize plans. The douchebag response would be 100% authentic. "No, I really don't feel like hanging out with you." Shock. Can you imagine being this honest? Now, yes, this person might get their feelings hurt from such brutal honesty. Maybe they will call you a douchebag. But guess what? Other people's opinion of you is none of your business. Especially people that don't bring value to your life, i.e., they don't pay your bills or match your energy. Let the people that don't appreciate your authentic self leave your life to create space for the people that love your authentic self. Would you rather be loved for being a fake people pleaser or be loved for your true self? The honest response is also the most kind response. Thinking back to our example, switch the roles now. You're the person making an effort, trying to make plans with a new friend. Would you want them to pretend they are interested, only to dodge and cancel plans later, wasting your time? Or would you rather they be clear from the beginning? Think of all the time and confusion saved by both parties in this interaction. Yes, the truth can be brutal. The truth can hurt. But the answer is to build a stronger person and culture to handle this truth, not to water the truth down with fakeness. In other words, strive to become stronger to handle tougher challenges. Do not lower the challenges to remain weak. Perhaps not initially, but eventually, people respect authenticity over politeness. It is the only way we can have real conversations and arrive at a shared truth. You cannot have deep relationships staying superficial. When you keep it real, people know exactly where you stand. They will not be surprised or disappointed. They understand this is you, and the right people will all naturally find each other. Let us add one more key point. It is all about your intention. The authentic person is only expressing their truth. They do not intend to offend. They are not trying to shock or hurt people intentionally. How you do and say things is just as important as what you do or say. A practical tip for putting your authenticity into your everyday speech is to use a caveat. For example, "Hey, I know this is probably going to sound rude, but I really don't feel called to hang out more." And most people would water it down further with a, I'm super busy right now, or something to that effect. But I challenge you to keep it real. Everything we're saying here is truth. Yes, it's true. This may sound rude, as you caveated. But the truth is, you do not want to do X, Y, and Z, fill in the blank. Good for you, living and speaking authentically. People respect real because, number one, you're predictable. Number two, you're clear. Number three, your intention is not to be rude, but to be truthful. That concludes the message for chapter 1. Be authentic. In chapter 2, we will seek truth in our values. Chapter 2. Value strength. Our society has undeservingly equated victimhood with having virtue. The innocent are poor and meek. They need to be protected from the evil, successful ones. That poison means the weak don't just lose, they rebrand losing as a virtue. I didn't fail, the game is rigged. I didn't take, taking is greedy. I didn't win, winners are evil. This is a mental game which flips the scoreboard so the loser sleeps better. It's the slave inventing humility because he can't reach the top shelf. It's you hating successful people because their existence proves your excuses are paper thin. The makers in this world don't waste energy blaming others. They are too busy stacking wins to keep score of losers. But we have all fallen victim to playing the victim at some point in life. It feels good to think of all the ways other people wronged you. If it's not your fault, then you can blame others. You don't have to take responsibility for making the changes you say you want in your life because of insert excuse here. This book challenges you. It knows if you are not making those changes, then you don't really want them. You are using others or circumstances as your excuse. Judge yourself on your actions, not your thoughts or desires. If this is not striking a nerve yet, then we need to push the truth knife deeper, because I am not talking about other people right now. I am talking only about you. Yes, you. How many times have you been upset with someone or something? Being upset is being a victim. You were upset because the world did not act, talk, or think the way you deserved. And you are calling me the douchebag? You literally get upset when the world isn't exactly how you think it should be. Isn't that silly? Quick side note about this word deserved. Deserved is an opinion. Depending on your perspective, things are deserved. But in nature, only things that are taken will happen. That's why douchebags get what they want. They take it. Do not sit around waiting for what you deserve. No one is coming to save you and to divide things based on what is deserved. Okay, end side note. When you get upset, you are placing yourself in the role of a victim, someone that was deeply wronged. You put your own perspective as superior to everyone else. For example, that car that cut you off in traffic. That driver must have terrible moral and character flaws to speed past you and cut you off. Let me speed up so I can give them a mean look because it's important that I punish them. I need to show them how bad they are. Look, do not get too mad at yourself because it is only human nature. These same humans are your parents, teachers, friends, policemen, businessmen, actors, politicians, etc. We are all guilty of thinking we are righteous. The world owes us something, and that others are the cause of our discontent. This book is about getting honest with ourselves, accepting our innate human tendencies to be selfish and self-righteous. The cure to victimhood is extreme accountability. Say it with me. Everything in my life is 100% my responsibility. Notice, I did not say fault because it does not matter who is to blame. It could be someone else, circumstance, bad luck, bad timing, but who cares? It doesn't matter who is to blame for your situation. It is your responsibility to change it if you do not like it. No one else is coming to save you. This also means someone else's success is not the reason for your failure. Wasting time with envy and blame takes away your energy to take action and change your circumstance. Someone else's yacht is not preventing you from being successful. Unfortunately, this has become a common rallying cry for politicians. They play to people's emotions and desire for fairness with rhetoric that sounds like, look at this billionaire with a private jet while the average worker struggles. Are these both facts in the world? Yes, they are, undeniable. But don't kid yourself. They are not linked facts with cause and effect relationships, proven by the simple fact that millions of people have managed to accumulate extreme wealth and happiness despite all of the same circumstances, many times worse than yours. If you think otherwise, it is because you have outsourced your accountability for your life and are looking for something or someone else to blame. Period. Think of it like this. LeBron James scores more points and makes a lot more money than many other basketball players. And that is the reason you are not able to play in the NBA and win championships. Laughable, right? Capitalism is just a different game. Learn to play it well and you will be rewarded. And unlike the NBA, which caps out around 450 players and only has one championship team per year, the economy is not a zero-sum game. We don't have a fixed pie of wealth to split equally. Entrepreneurs have been inventing things since the dawn of time to grow the pie for everyone. What's the proof? The average poor person today typically has a smartphone and access to the internet with limitless information and entertainment at little to no cost. Even the wealthiest kings of history could not have dreamed of such wealth for themselves, let alone the masses. This is one of many proof points, think cars, air conditioning, medical care, etc., on how we have grown the pie and will continue to as long as we let innovators innovate. This book does not rely on celebrity stories or cherry-picked statistics to prove any points. You can verify these thoughts for yourself. Use your own critical thinking based on a first principles reasoning framework. This means distilling any issue to its fundamental, undeniable facts and building a logical argument from there. Any other form of reasoning is subject to manipulation. For example, the following claim, not one man should have all that power. Okay, cool to say, sounds right, but says who? Wouldn't we prefer one moral and virtuous person over a conglomerate of corrupt politicians? Don't we all think that if we personally had the power to make the world a better place, we would? So stop with the cute sayings that feel right, but are in fact ridiculous. Critically think about everything from first principles, and you will be closer to the truth. Almost everything is gray and will change in different contexts. Philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche called this slave morality versus master morality, and this whole book is just a douchebag's love letter to the master. Slave morality says, be humble, be kind, share, wait your turn. The strong are suspect. The world should be fair. If you're suffering, someone else must pay. It's the morality of the herd, safe, warm, weak. It keeps you small, polite, and pissed off when life doesn't hand you your fair share. It's why you seethe at the billionaires. It's why you secretly love being wrong, because it gives you a story, a reason, a crutch. Master morality says, I want, I take, I create, I laugh. Power is good, life is not fair, and that's the game. The master doesn't wait to be given. He doesn't resent the winner. He becomes the winner. He doesn't ask permission to be great. He doesn't apologize for wanting more. He doesn't need your approval. He's too busy building, conquering, enjoying. This isn't about being a bully. It's about the truth. The slave lies to himself. I don't want that much. I'm above it. The master admits it. Hell yes, I want it. Watch me get it. You've been trained your whole life in slave morality. School, parents, ads, politicians, they all whisper, don't stand out, don't be selfish, don't be a douchebag. And look where it got you, scrolling, seething, settling. The douchebag, he's free. He knows the game. He plays to win. He doesn't hate the player. He is in the arena. Win, lose, or draw, he understands it is up to him. So how do we stay the champion of our own life? This book promised to change your life forever. Well, first, let's define a life. What separates one person's life from another? Let's answer this with a thought experiment. Imagine identical twins, born at the same time, with the same genetics, into the same family circumstance. They will both grow up to have separate lives, and the only difference will be the choices they make. Therefore, for our practical purpose, we can define a life as a set of choices. Our life is simply a set of decisions we make. This book will help you make better choices, decisions more aligned with you. In practice, consider the following douchebag manifesto to help you make better decisions. Number 1, you are 100% responsible for your life and everything in it. Number 2, don't lie to yourself. Do your actions support the beliefs you claim that you have? If not, adjust your actions or your beliefs until they match. Number 3, were your beliefs programmed by you or someone else? Number 4, question everything critically. Number 5, most answers depend on context. Number 6, think in gradients, not black or white, shades of gray. Number 7, less is more. Aim to subtract as much as you add. Life is a set of decisions. Use this wisdom to make better decisions for the rest of your life. Advertising agencies and other strong forces exist to distract us from making decisions that serve us to decisions that serve them. And of course they should. They are simply acting within their own self-interest. Don't blame them. Just beat them at their own game. Let's reclaim our power and sovereignty with critical thinking and truth. So here is your final challenge. Stop pretending you don't want power, pleasure, money, sex, attention, freedom. Stop pretending you're above it. Stop waiting for the world to deserve you. Of course, always be respectful of others' sovereignty, but don't deny the world the full brightness of your light. Take it, build it, own it, laugh while you do. That's not a douchebag, that is real. And real people have more fun. Congratulations, you just finished my first short book. I know it challenged you, and as a result, you're wiser from it. So let's keep in touch. Connect with me on X at ZekeMiami. I'll let you know when my next book comes out. Ciao for now.